Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is a Black Manga Critic here. One thing I'm most trying to do again, y'all know what it is. I'm most trying to do more readathons, more reactions. I call them readathons, but really, I'm just reacting to manga. Trying to set it up. And this is a new manga. This was suggested to me a while ago. All right, this is going to be the first part of a readathon for this manga. It just has like when you see a manga that has a cover and you're like, I'm gonna like this manga. Like this is one of those manga where I saw it and I was like, wow. My fiance actually recently gifted it to me. Shout out to my fiance, she's amazing. She actually gifted two manga to me. The other one I might react to, but I'll see. I'll see how I feel about it. But this one was suggested to me by Tales of Color, I believe. And I'm really at Tales of Color on Twitter, I believe, if I remember correctly. And it's pretty dope. If not Tales of Color, then someone else. I'm pretty sure though. Acca 13, all right, by Natsume Ono. And this looks like it's gonna be real dope. All right. I'm pretty happy about it. It looks really cool. The cover looks very cool. So I'm gonna react to this. I'm gonna see if I like it. Again, like today's Saturday. Tomorrow I should be able to like react to, Alita. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna do Nausicaa. I think tomorrow I have to get back to Nausicaa. I gotta read chapter 2 because I know that's dope. I'm gonna look through chapter 1 just to reacquaint myself with it. All right. Then I'm gonna get into chapter 2. And Alita might be like Monday or something like that. All right. Or Sunday. I don't know. I might do both on the same day. We'll see. Depending on how quickly I get through Nausicaa. All right. But I really want to do a Battle Angel Alita and Nausicaa like on Sunday if I can. And then Monday will be the other manga that What a Wonderful World, Blackjack, shonen stuff, you know what I mean? All that good stuff. All right. Or I might swap it. So I might do the other stuff on Monday, Battle Angel on Monday, and Nausicaa on Monday, and then we'll see. But Acca 13, this looks really good. I'm looking forward to it. Let's check it out, y'all. Let's see what it's about. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm always trying to just react to different manga that people like aren't expecting, or maybe are expecting, but for different reasons. Maybe I talked to somebody and they suggested it to me, so I'm just trying to do more of that. All right. Okay. All right. Deputy Director General on the morning of his day off. Okay, so there's like a little image on the back of the cover. Acca 13, Territory Inspection Department. And there's this guy who looks super dope. Got an interesting costume, to say the least. All right. Chapter 1 is entitled One More Cigarette in Famasu. Okay. Don't move. This is Acca 13. And the color pages are really beautiful. I like them a lot. All right, let's go. And we got all these different people, different like hair colors, and like they all have different personalities. So I'm looking forward to this. Good morning. This is the Badon Broadcasting Station, bringing you the latest news. Today, His Majesty the King celebrates his 99th birthday in Dawa Castle. Huh? Wow, the king sure is old. He's looking lively. Just the man to be the symbol of our country. This peaceful country. A lavish ceremony is to be held in Dawa today, and the part of the castle will also be open to the public. Festivals to commemorate the king's birthday are planned in every district today. Festivals in every district? You must be pretty busy. Our department's got nothing to do with that. Still, aren't you taking it a little too easy this morning? Is it really okay for the staffer of the almighty Acca headquarters to be late? Hurry up and change into your uniform. Yeah. I'm off on a business trip today. I should be back sometime next week. Huh? Why didn't you tell me? It's just the usual. There's a little thing called preparation, Here. See you when you get back. Bring me a present. Oh, big brother. Your cigarette case. You can't go forgetting your trademark. Jean the cigarette peddler. Oh, he's smoking. Man, what a luxury. Uh-oh. Already that's like a sign of like things to come, I think. Right? When somebody's walking around. And no, that might even just be like a cultural thing, which I don't think it is necessarily. But like the fact that he's able to smoke and the others are like, wow, like that's such a luxury that he's able to smoke, like, period. Urgent. Come to HQ. He's looking at his phone. Badon, capital city of the Kingdom of Dawa. Badon City Hall Plaza. Acca headquarters. Hmm. That's interesting that like the land that like the landmass is like shaped like a bird. That's very interesting. Inspection department. Hey guys. Today's tea time treat is roll cake from Hachikuma on 3rd Street. It's not quite 10 o'clock yet, but close enough. Oh gosh, come on, let's eat. There's so many kinds. Have some coffee. Thanks. I wonder if the chairman and the vice chairman are back yet. Where'd they go? Seems they were summoned by the deputy director general. It's weird that he called the vice chairman too. Ooh, which one should I pick? I want this one. Which one are you having? Anyone is fine. Maybe they're both getting yelled at. Oh, this is so good. For 3 o'clock tea, I brought those macarons, or macarons, I guess they call it. I don't know if they call them macarons or macarons. I'm not sure. From the underground shopping arcade. Yay! Welcome back. Chairman, have some roll cake. I'll have some at 10. I heard you were away on business, so there's none for you, Vice Chairman. What did the Deputy Director General want? They're cutting our department. Yo! What? I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting that. I tell you that much. I wasn't expecting that. Deputy Director General. As you both already know, this country is made up of 13 independent districts. Acca Deputy Director General, Packard. In this country of regional autonomy, Acca is an independent organization, separate from the Central Council. Under our umbrella, we have a number of important civilian-oriented institutions, such as the police, the fire department, and medical services. Moreover, each freestanding district operates its own Acca. We at headquarters are responsible for bringing these disparate Acca branches together. So why was the inspection department created? Tell me, Department Chairman Owl. To supervise the daily operations of Acca branches in each district. Precisely. When Acca was initially formed, the districts couldn't be trusted to handle those operations. The inspection department was created for the integrity of the organization. Personnel from headquarters are stationed at each Acca branch to manage the data generated daily. So there's a data transmission to headquarters. The headquarters sends that data to personal dispatch, and then there's a branch. Okay. And a senior member of the inspection department visits the branches at irregular intervals for observation. Okay. It's been almost 100 years since Acca was founded. It hasn't been that long. The world is at peace now, and as an organization, Acca is sailing along smoothly. The existence of the inspection department can only be justified in times of instability. Thus, it will be eliminated as of the end of this month. Oh. So we're finally done. I figured it was coming. We're not really needed, you know? This department. Yeah, you're right. Well, once the department shut down, we'll all be split up, I suppose. No, it's too sad. It's 10 o'clock now. May I have some roll cake and a cup of tea? Coming right up. Oh, brother. How long until the next flight? An hour and a half. Then I'll get some cigarettes before I go. I'm off. Have a good trip. And he's one of the guys is serving the roll cake. Here you are. Thank you. It's not just us here in the office. We'll be saying goodbye to the 130 men and women under us stationed in each district. Wow. I informed the inspection department of their closing. They had no objections. Very good. You may go. Yes, sir. Now then, that's the inspection department gone. Yo, when you see a panel like this, you know stuff's about to go down. Like, and you know, like when again, like, and this is something that you should expect, right? As you're reading, like if I was reading this like on my own, I would expect it. But like when you're reacting to things, I think one of the things that I like is I miss things, and I think things are sometimes more surprising when they happen. This is something that I feel like if I was reading on my own, I'd be like, well, of course, like, if they're trying to get rid of the inspection department and trying to make sure that people aren't like, observing and, surveying the actions of like a particular organization to make sure that things are running smoothly, that's some shady stuff. That's like if all of a sudden the United States was like, you know what? We not even gonna have like, people to come to like inspect buildings for like, safety hazards and stuff like that. We just gonna leave, whatever, right? Just a bit. You're not needed. Everything is clean now. Like and then like people like just go back to being like horrible. Right, or they do that so on the low, right, where they're just doing like all these like shady things, like, right? That's the point. When you don't have people surveying and watching and doing all that stuff, we're gonna do their shady stuff. All right, it's gonna happen. So let's see what happens. Next. All right. So your superiors don't mind you smoking, huh? Chairman doesn't say a word. Thanks for the cigarettes. John. We just got in some top new stock. Care for one? Acca 13. At the end of this month, there will be no more inspection department at Acca. Acca Chief Officer Spade. This is what we want, yes? Acca Chief Officer Pastis. It is. Acca Chief Officer Grossular. Acca Chief Officer Pine. We must trim the fat to reduce costs. That's all this is. Acca Chief Officer Lilium. Right, that's all this is. That's all this is. Get out of here, man. Please. I don't believe this is a department we can simply cut. Isn't it actually quite risky to pull out of the districts? It's not just data they manage locally. They pick up on the smallest of details. It's important work. They're quick to find smoldering embers too. There will be no such embers now. Once we stop dispatching inspection department personnel, the trust that headquarters has in the regions will become apparent. Trust. Well, at any rate, it's been decided. Let's focus on the future of the organization going forward. This is so shady. It's so shady. Excuse me. Without him, the mood lifts. The point of sending inspectors from headquarters was to intimidate the regions, to say, we're watching you. In that respect, perhaps the inspection department has indeed lost its meaning. It's been quite some time since we were able to apply that kind of pressure. Now we give in, making compromises. Let's see what's going on. This district sure is ridiculously sprawling. Famasu District, Kingdom of Dawa. There he is, that easygoing guy from HQ. Vice Chairman, Acca Inspection Department Lead Supervisor, Famasu Branch, Ida. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Thank you for taking the time. They're driving around. John is driving around with Ida. All right. The harvest season just ended, so almost everyone is gone. A lot of people here take off on holiday after the harvest, like it's now or never, because they have the money for it. Yeah. 90% of the nation's farming is here, so everyone's well off and prices are cheap. It's a pretty comfortable life. Famasu also has the lowest crime rate of 13 districts. And the local department staff are really nice, so it's an easy place to work too. You like it then, huh? I do. I'm glad you have such a great workplace, but our department's being eliminated at the end of the month. Oh, that's just like you. She was just talking about how much she loved being, this job and working there at Fumasu in that region and all. And then heart shot down. What? Eyes on the road. Eyes on the road. Acca from Fumasu branch. Fumasu branch. Hey, Jean. Been a while. The local employees are so casual with him. They even gave him a weird nickname. And the staffers stationed here don't think too much of him either. How did someone like him and the vice chairman? Not to mention, where's he getting those cigarettes? Ever since they started taxing tobacco through the roof, the only ones who smoke are the rich and the bad guys. See, this is what we call dystopia. Okay? Anytime you have stuff like that, you see this is shady stuff. All right, things are fine. We're all good. Everything's good. Dystopia. Okay. Thanks for carrying my bag. What have you got in there? It's ridiculously heavy. Tools of the trade. So, what did you mean before? I suppose it's cost cutting. Our department collects data on all incidents in each of the 13 districts and sends it to the HQ via a special line. It's so we can monitor things. To that end, we have 10 people from HQ posted at each district branch. To prevent any impropriety via collusion with the local staff, these individuals are moved to a different district every 2 years. Ooh, boy. Which makes personnel costs quite high. Given the current peace-addled state of our country, there isn't much point in keeping HQ staff stationed in the districts. The local staff can just as easily send the data. As it stands, they can sit back and count their blessings. They get to have people come all the way from HQ to do the tedious work of data management. We've all wondered when we'd be cut. I haven't. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen to us? We'll be moved into the data management department at HQ, maybe? Operators, that sort of thing. That's so boring. Stuck at a desk in that lump of concrete, day in and day out in the capital. I won't get to eat delicious food for cheap like this anymore. He'll be lucky just to have a job. Oh boy. What? Half of us will probably be cut, but I think you'll be all right. You're a supervisor after all. So then what about the people under me at the branch? I don't know. There's no way I can accept that. They're all excellent employees. They can't be fired. We best hurry and eat. It's still my job to go around and observe the work your people are doing. I hope you look into every little nook and cranny. You'll find nothing to complain about. Everyone here is a brilliant, reliable member of the inspection department. She's showing him around. Ida is showing John around. This data is indeed nicely put together. The next is, hold on. I have one other job to take care of before the branch director leaves. Director? Oh, you're here, Otis. Please take anything you like. Quite a lot of catalogs again. Although we've been told we can't change our uniforms. A donut vending machine? Now that's something. Well, have a flip through, even if it's just to kill time. He really is easygoing. What was that back there? Just doing an entrepreneur I know a favor. Isn't that playing the middleman? It's nothing illegal. I'll tour the stations tomorrow. Where will you start? North Station. Ugh, traveling such a hassle in a district this large. What is it? HQ. Vice Chairman, please bring us back some treats. Sure, fine. Send me the shift schedule and computer usage logs of the Fumasu branch dispatch staff in an easy-to-read format. Roger. Thanks. That was fast. Here. Yeah. The time of the data transmission from West Station to this control room on November 4th is off. The data must be sent by a set time every day, and West Station's been rolling along just fine. But on this day, they were 5 minutes later than usual. And it's not like the amount of data reported was largely excessive. There's also deviation in the computer usage times on this day. The rhythm is clearly off. The transmission was still on time though. I mean, 5 minutes difference? Maybe they weren't feeling well or something. Is that it? No, I mean, I don't know. And it's not like, oh, no, I mean, I don't know. Why didn't you check when it was 5 minutes late? Did you not pay it any mind since the data was there by the time you went to work? Right here. The data's been rewritten. Impossible. Something like that couldn't happen. How long does it take to reach West Station again? An hour and a half by plane. That reminds me. What about the festival for the king's birthday? It's tonight in this district. It's probably already kicked off in the plaza. There'll be one near West Station too, right? So if I leave now, I'll get there around 9 p.m. That might be just perfect. You're going? I'll go with you. Your excellent staff got you worried? As a supervisor here, it's only natural I'd accompany you. It goes without saying, but your staff is my staff too, you know. All right, so they moving. Don't you trust your staff, vice chairman? No, I don't. Oh, corruption. All right, corruption, y'all. You already know that was coming. Corruption is like, it's so commonplace. Vice Chairman Otis, I had no idea you were here in Famasu, sir. Surprise, spot check. I think I'll take a quick look at the data today and then hear your various reports and such tomorrow. I'm just gonna go ahead and get on the computer. So sit back and relax. Ida, I think is her name, something like that. Like she's looking at this dude, Vice Chairman Otis, like, and he kind of starting to sweat a little bit. He's starting to sweat a little bit. Here you are. It's so quiet. The festival's tonight, so the staff are all out there. I'm sure you wanted to have a leisurely evening at the festival too, ma'am. I was thinking of going myself, actually. I'm sure he'll be done soon. Huh? It'll be any minute now. Okay. Are Constable Mice and Constable Beats here? Yo, am I do sweating? Vice Chairman? No, I suppose. And why would they be? The hustle and bustle of a festival's the perfect time for making shady deals. On November 3rd, the two constables were called out to a suburban warehouse. But there's no record of that trip. They reported back from the scene saying it was just a false alarm and returned to the station. But since you noted all trips out of the station, the two constables came to ask you to erase any mention of it from your records in effort to stay one step ahead. After some hesitation, you rewrote the data and sent it 5 minutes later than usual. Now hold on a minute, please. What are you basing this on? Why would I go out of my way to overwrite the data? You know, I wonder why I can smell tobacco on you. My dude got caught. He got caught. He got caught. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for your boy. Cigarettes are the ultimate luxury since they're taxed at such a high rate. They're very much out of reach for Acca employees and our sad little salaries. We've still got tip logs pointing to cigarette smuggling. Data management at Acca HQ is more thorough than you think. After racing to the scene, the two constables made the smugglers promise to split any future deals and let them go. And you also ended up with a small share of the profits. That's my guess anyway. Maybe I'll go to the festival and hear what the constables have to say. I might even catch them red-handed. You got done quick, after all, but you won't be going to the festival. All right, here's a festival. Oh man. All right, man. So they caught dude. Caught a whole bunch. You caught him, arrested him. at the festival. Wow. And now Jean and Ida, I think is her name, are like just kind of like sitting together. And Ida says like I have to apologize. So at the very end, the inspection department will go down with a blemish on its reputation. I'm so sorry. I make a point of not thinking my staff are excellent because doubting them is my job. But I can finally say good riddance to this job now. Traveling all the time is so rough. I really feel it in my back. I wonder what's going to happen to Acca. Well, with the inspection department gone, will regional distinction become more apparent? I guess. Or will they merge their systems so that headquarters can oversee everything? Probably not the merger. The districts are very firmly attached to the idea of keeping their local color. The country is currently at peace because it acknowledges regional autonomy, and that keeps things running smoothly. Put simply, Acca is unified in name only. I mean, each district even has its own uniforms. Just as each has its own geography, its own landscape, Acca too takes on a different form in line with each district. I like those kinds of places. Do you expect me? Did you suspect me too, Vice Chairman, in this incident? Of course. If you don't want to go back to the capital, you could put in a transfer to this district, you know. I'll go back to headquarters. What happened to your distaste for working in a hunk of concrete? I want to learn all kinds of things at your side, Vice Chairman. Inspection department. Huh? We're not being cut. That's a memo I've received this morning. And here I thought we were toast, given the lapse of HQ inspection department staff that's come to light. Well, this is good news, isn't it? He's just so sad. No, that was the woman. She's so sad. The inspection department did indeed make a mistake. But the fact is, the impropriety lies with the local side first and foremost. This is exactly the kind of local indiscretion that the inspection department alone is capable of detecting early on. Thus, we decided to repeal the decision. I can understand that, but why Grossular agreed so readily when he was vehemently arguing over and over for the elimination of the department is a mystery to me. You know what I mean? There aren't many who understand what that man's thinking. All right, let me shift. I guess it's Grossular talking. I've told you countless times, refrain from contacting me during the day, especially when I'm in a meeting of the 5 chief officers. Snap. Yes. Keep an eye on John Otis. Woo! Chapter 1, One More Cigarette in Famasu, end. All right, so that was pretty good. I actually really like that. That was like that was a pretty good first chapter. I think like what I like about it is it's my kind of manga. Like this type of manga, like you could read on your own. You could also you could react to, you could do whatever. But I think I like it because I like this sort of like I always just like when regimes are questioned. If when there's like shady stuff going on and people are questioning that shadiness, and Acca, like the group is back, right? Like the inspection department for Acca is back, and they're not going to be fired or anything like that right now at this point. But that there's so much corruption going on, right? And like what I like is like these sort of parallels to like, at least for me, right? Because I'm an American, like I live in the United States. There's so many parallels, and it's very, very interesting, and I kind of like that. Like where you think about like just like this, right? Like factions, right? Like state versus federal, like rule things, like rule government stuff like that. What that means, what are the implications of like the state being able to enact certain things, and the sort of like amount of work and time that it takes to fight against a state like a state act or a state law or whatever. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And to get that to like federal courts and all that, it's just so much. It's just so much. And I think like I like that sort of idea, and like the idea of like autonomy, because that's important, right? You don't want to be like, you don't want to like, be like super oppressive, like as like a as a government or as like a group or whatever. And they haven't been around for that long. So you're gonna have people that at some level remember like what it was like prior to, all this like stuff, like before, like pre-Acca. What was that like? What did that look like? What are the implications of that? These five guys that's straight up like the Gordo say, you know what I mean? Like like five elders over here, doing a shady stuff. So I mean, stuff like that is very interesting. I think what I also like is the dynamic. Like I think the dynamic between the characters is like it's subdued in some ways. And I kind of like that because what it allows you to sort of do, right? There's like, there's a lot of like background sort of stuff and a lot of like, quips and stuff like that. But I think what that allows you to do is to sort of really zero in on, in some ways, like some of the important stuff, right? And when I say some of the important stuff, I mean some of the stuff that I've been sort of talking about, right? This idea of like governments, groups, running certain things, what goes on like in like section by in section in different sections and different spaces, and what are like the different kind of like what's the sort of like different kind of laws and like I don't know ways of moving throughout those spaces. Like that's all very different. So I'm looking forward to reading more of this. I don't know. I'll try to do chapter 2 for Read-A-Thon as well. So generally I like it. I like stuff like this. I always think it's great because we're gonna see some stuff, and John is that dude. John is like that detective, right? John is like the cool, chill detective. He's got like just a certain vibe, right? Like kind of Sherlock vibe, like Sherlock Holmes vibe. Certain like I don't know. I like him so far, and I want to see him like figure this out more, and I want to see others help him figure this stuff out. So I'm really looking forward to that. I like it. It's kind of like there's a mystery. They need to figure out more. How close is he going to get to these like 5 like people that are clearly plotting something and are doing things, and maybe they're doing their own things, and on the surface it seems like they're working together to pull this like one like big sort of like shady thing, but then they're all doing their own shady things, and then eventually like Jean will sort of figure all that. Like I'm looking forward to that. I'm really interested in that. So I think it's a good first chapter. I'm not gonna necessarily say it's an amazing first chapter, but I think it is pretty good. I think it's good. It's good. It's very solid, and I want to read more. All right. So thank you for coming through. That didn't take me very long to read that first chapter. All right. I don't want to read more chapters because I want to make sure that like, I conserve my energy, that I'm resting, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in terms of resting, because you can always do too much. All right. So thank you for coming through. I think tomorrow I'm going to do Alita and Nausicaa. I'm probably going to do Nausicaa first because it's been a while since I've done it. I want to get back to it. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So again, thank y'all for coming through. If there are manga that come out tomorrow, like Weekly Shonen Jump stuff like that, then I might react to that too. I think Alita, I'm going to move to Monday. I wanted to do it today, but I really just wanted to like react to this manga because I had it and I wanted to start reading it, and I want to start reading more manga like on this channel, just so y'all see, if you like it, great. If you don't, let me know. All right. Thank y'all for coming through, y'all. Shout out to people that were watching. Okay. I'm the Black Manga Critic, and I'm out, yeah.